I'll say the last photo that we have of Celeste is January 2nd, 2025.
What's up, you guys? On January 2nd, private investigator Steve Fisher shared a critical update on X regarding the disappearance of Celeste Rivas Hernandez. Fisher, who was hired by the homeowner of the Hollywood Hills home linked to singer David, has released a photo that's described as the last proof of life for Celeste. Now, today we're going to be taking a look at what this photo tells us and how it changes the timeline of a case that has shocked the public. Now, this is a tweet that Steve Fisher put out on January 2nd. It says, 1 year ago today, January 2nd, 2025, is the date of the last known photo my investigation has uncovered of Celeste Rivas Hernandez. It is important to emphasize that law enforcement investigators have access to more extensive resources and may very well have images or evidence from after this date. This is not to suggest that anything specific happened on that date, only that it is the last confirmed time and date stamped piece of evidence that I have showing when Celeste was alive. According to the image's metadata, the photo was taken at 5:05 p.m. on January 2nd, 2025. Geolocation analysis shows it was taken in Baldwin Hills, California. All right, you guys, so what you're looking at right here, this is the actual photo known as the last proof of life of Celeste Rivas Hernandez, as identified by Steve Fisher. So according to Fisher, this image represents the final photograph that his investigation has uncovered showing Celeste alive. This image shows Celeste standing along the pedestrian walkway of the Baldwin Hills Scenic Overlook. She's basically standing right next to a metal guardrail, and right across the street is a gated property. This photo appears to be taken in the daytime, and there's no crowds, there's no landmarks, nothing that's going to draw attention, just literally Celeste standing there. She even looks like she might even be on the phone. Now, to better understand this photo, you kind of have to understand like where this photo was actually taken, right? Now, if you head over to this map right over here, there's only one parking lot here in the Baldwin Hills Scenic Overlook, and that's right here where this blue dot is. Now, the red X marks the approximate location where Celeste was standing when this photo was taken, along that pedestrian walkway. Now, this is not a scenic overlook. This is not even a viewpoint. This is basically a private residence blocked by trees. This image here shown, it basically illustrates exactly what her viewpoint would have been from that spot. So I'm standing here right about where we believe the photo may have been taken. Now, if you guys can see those two orange little stone entranceways for their gate, it's actually a lot closer than it appears in the video. But this appears to be right where she was at, standing when she took the photo. And if you guys turn this way, right, and you guys wonder what she was looking at, there was absolutely no scenic route for her to view. So she was standing here, or even if she was standing, let's go down a little bit more and just say she was standing here, right? There really is nothing to look at. There's a little bit of a view right there, but other than that, there's really not much to see out there. So I'm curious why she was standing there. Now, this photo does not explain what happened next. It doesn't even tell us why she was there. It doesn't even tell us who else was present at the time. And it doesn't even answer any questions about this case. All it does is give us some geographic context as identified by Steve Fisher. And sometimes the most revealing part of an image isn't what's happening in it, but maybe where it was taken. Obviously, I visited this spot because I wanted to see it for myself. And after seeing it in person, there was one thing that was clear. There's no view here. It's just a fence, a gate, and a private residence. So I wanted to ask you all, if there's no scenic reason to be standing at this specific gate, what do you think the purpose of that photo was? Do you think it was a genuine moment or a staged benchmark in a much darker timeline? Let me know in the comments below.